it play and call it work.
Hey there, Wargamers, Cullen here from MiniWarGaming.com to bring you another episode of the Open Vault, the behind-the-scenes style show where I show you guys what is up in the daily life at MiniWarGaming. So here, behind me, I have a game of Tau versus Chaos for the Path to Glory that Dave and I are working on. And of course, he is doing the Shrine of Chaos right now, as he does every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And this is, again, about the time that I shoot these Open Vaults every week. So he's off doing that. I'm doing this right now, and then I'll edit it off. He'll get his show done, and then we'll get back to playing afterwards. So we've already completed game one, so I'm going to not show you too much of the board. And if anyone's wondering when about this will be going out, I'm not sure. I know we've been working on it for a little while. It's probably been like 2 months, but honestly, this was the episode 5 that was filmed, so it just seems like we're having trouble doing it every week. We have it booked on the calendar, but either I can't make it one week and then the next week Dave had something come up, and last week was Resident Evil campaign. So there's always seems to be something that's kind of getting in our way, and hopefully now that kind of the summer and all that's done, we'll be able to move forward like normal. So just to try to update you guys about that. So we have 3 games going on downstairs today. Now we've got one in here that Matthew and Luca are playing. And they are breaking for lunch right now because they played a little into lunch. So I'm going to try to catch them at the end of their lunch breaks. So we're not going to go in here now. We'll see if we can grab them before. But we're going to walk down here for Vito and Steve. I'm not sure who's in what, so. Oh, we got Vito in here. Hello, hello, sir.
Hey, Cullen. How you doing, buddy?
Not too much, Vito. And we've got your guest.
Yes, this is Scott.
Hello, hello, sir.
Hello.
Came all the way from the UK.
Yep, all the way from the UK.
Fantastic. It's always good to have the British people come as the birthplace of Games Workshop.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do we got playing here, guys?
This is going to be the second game of the Way Back Playback.
Ooh, have we talked about that at all on this show?
I think we only talked about it once.
Okay.
So this is my kind of birth child of taking the old fantasy game, or fantasy
Scenarios,
the missions, and putting a AOS spin on them.
And I've always loved this idea. I remember when you first brought it up to me, it sounded super cool and a good way to get some use out of those old, really great missions in the old books.
Yeah, because they have some like really great, like especially the narrative games, which is what we're playing right now. We're playing Rivers of Death.
So I'm gonna guess that.
Yeah. Yep. So the scenario is there's 2 bridges that are only safe to cross, and if we want to cross on the actual river itself, we have to roll a die. On a 6, we're very great swimmers, so nothing can happen. On a 2 to 5, our units will suffer D3 plus 2 mortal wounds. But on a roll of a 1, the entire unit, doesn't matter how many models are in it or how big a model is, the entire unit is swept into the icy depths.
Woo.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yeah, and we're fighting for 4 different objectives. So yeah, it's just the old fantasy missions with an AOS rule set.
Nice, nice.
They work. They're fun. This one is fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I've incorporated like the watchtowers in there as well.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool missions. I have 6 right now, and I'm hoping to expand. They haven't been released yet.
Partly because of my fault. I'll fully admit to this. Vito's been asking me to make an intro for him, and because of time and life and getting things done,
It happens.
it's been constantly being pushed to the back burner, unfortunately.
It happens. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out.
Right. It's been very busy, and especially now with the no more Rob and me having to do more editing, it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
And I'll find time though. I will find time once you have now you have a full pairing. So
yeah. So this is going to be the pairing for it, and it's been a blast. Not to give any spoilers.
No, it's been fun.
But it's been pretty.
The river hurts.
The river does hurt.
The river hurts.
Especially if you roll poorly.
Yes.
The river does hurt. But no, yeah, we're having a really great time with that, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll let you get back to it.
Oh, and make sure at the time of watching this video, which I think this comes out tomorrow or today if you're watching it, Iron Brush make sure you guys tune in for the next
Right.
show. I don't know the current standing, but the last time I remember, I was winning, and that is because I am a superior painter and artist than Steve. I've always said it that Steve paints great, but I'm a great painter.
Yeah, there's going to be less than probably 12 hours left when you see this video live on YouTube.
So make sure you go to eBay. I don't know what the actual name of our eBay thing, but you can go to Facebook, our Facebook page, MiniWarGaming, and you can see both of our links, Vito and Steve's. Make sure you go to Vito's, V-I-T-O, and go and place your bids because mine is superior as always. And maybe look at me.
And you gotta own the model.
You can own my model. I mean your model because it's gonna be yours, not mine. But I painted it for you because I'm a man of the people. For you.
For the people.
For the people.
Of course.
For the people.
For the people.
For the people.
And the next episode of the Iron Brush, I think, is scheduled for the 27th.
For the 27th, yes.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
going to be the next Iron Brush.
So they are.
Tune in, everyone.
Yes.
I expect you to be there.
Oh, I will.
Not you, Cullen. The people.
Oh,
For the
I
people.
will.
You will be there.
I have
obviously.
to.
You got to man it.
Right.
Yeah. For
Exactly.
the people. For the people.
For the people.
See you everyone.
And in here then must be Steve.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
In here we go. And Steve's spinning on a chair like a real man.
This is my job. This is my day job. This is what I do every day.
You just spin in a chair?
We are well, here's the thing. We are playing Raven Guard versus Gene Slayer cults. So after everybody's movement phase, we have to. Then I go sit down for 20 minutes.
Oh, I see.
Because more than half our armies are each in reserves
Yep.
and reinforcements. And it's just been a. You know what's the MVP of this game? I think we're only halfway done. The Phobos infiltrators. That 12-inch bubble, if you can't come on for reinforcements, has been so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Gene Stealer, they have to come in from reserve, so that really stops them from getting basically anywhere.
Yeah. So that you just is that what like this squad is doing? Just a big like no
It's like almost
bubble.
a big 2-foot bubble on the table that you just can't deep strike.
Right.
And then my captain has it, and there was another squad, but you eventually got to them. But yeah, it's just this is a weird game of trying to control the table with two armies that don't deploy on the table, and then trying to be sneaky.
You're both trying to out sneak each other.
Yeah.
One's a shooty out sneaky, and one's a combat out sneaky.
Okay.
It's different.
So I guess the distances and ranges are kind of getting.
I'm just trying to keep who's in charge of me. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Interesting. Now, because this is how many games do you play with the new Raven Guard now?
Ooh, good question. This is, I think this is the third or fourth.
And thoughts?
Okay, to elaborate on my review, sorry, get away from the camera, joke not professional. Everything I said in the review is pretty accurate. It seems like a lackluster book in comparison to the other supplements, but the Raven Guard rules so far make, in my opinion, right, makes the best use of all the Phobo stuff from the Space Marine Codex. So you can't just look at the supplement only for the Raven Guard. You have to look at the Phobo stuff that they're adding to it.
I see.
So
Okay.
it might be lackluster in direct supplement comparison, but they're my favorite. I think they're really good. I think they're, for my playstyle, I think they're very strong. I think they're very, very strong. Mostly the extra cover, minus one to hit sometimes.
Yeah.
Often, to be honest with you, it's often. But just being able to strike from the shadows with aggressors or hellblasters, I said it 1,000 times, but there's no reason to not do it. Like this game, I tried something. Okay, minor spoiler, but it won't matter for the game. I make my lists independent of knowing what my character, my opponents are going to bring. I may have an idea what army they're going to play because we talked about it yesterday. But I tried the heavy support, heavy Raven Guard.
Okay.
So I brought 3 units of Hellblasters. I only brought 1 unit of Aggressors, and I also brought 10-man Devastator squad with blast cannons and some.
Okay.
So I brought a lot of heavy support. But then Hector brought like no. Well, he brought a couple of vehicles, but he really brought no vehicles. And there's a point I was about to make. The reason why I said this, but I lost the point I was trying to make.
Fantastic.
But either way, I think it was okay. It's deep striking Hellblasters. So even though I want to put them on vehicles, using them to assassinate or attempting to assassinate characters was actually a thing.
Oh.
So your Hellblasters aren't locked into just killing elite infantry or vehicles when you can literally deploy them anywhere on the table, 9 inches away from your opponent. Like they're doing double duty. They're doing big damage and grabbing objectives for me.
Okay.
Like this straight from the shadows. I think I said the review carries the codex, but it doesn't need to carry the supplement. The supplement's fine on its own, but it is so. Everybody knows it's good, but it is the Raven Guard thing. It is the Raven Guard supplement. That stratagem.
Cool beans.
And Hector brought 9 characters today. The +1 to hit and wound against characters is good. I don't know if it would. Again, I just don't know if it's making any impact.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
honestly.
on a game like this, you probably will see it maybe a little bit more.
I think it's.
But my characters are pretty weak. Like,
That's the thing,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, it's not.
Both goes from hitting into wounding on 3s to wounding on 2s.
Right.
Then you roll a bunch of 4+ anyway. Like it hasn't. I mean, it has made a difference. It has made a difference, but it's not great.
Right.
But I have strength from the shadows, and that outweighs it. So whatever.
Okay.
You know that's there you go. There's Raven Guard after a few more games. Still my favorite. Still the one I would take to a tournament if I go to a local tournament.
Interesting. Okay. Do you have anything to say about your miniature before I leave you?
Yeah, please don't let me lose the veto.
Why?
All right, look at everybody. He's not a $2.50 better painter than me. So, have you talked about it all yet?
When we were just talking to Vito.
Went him first.
He was in the first studio. I didn't know what studio you guys were in.
So, if you don't have any contest, like, he is a better painter, but don't tell him I said that. But, like, I can't lose to him. Like, my yellow is better because he used contrast. So, there is a eBay auction. Maybe Cullen will put links in the description.
I can do that.
Now,
Links.
the date of this video, the time of this video, like, look at the date of this video, because this is the day that auction ends.
Exactly.
So, this is 9 a.m. I think it ends in 3 hours if you watch this video right away. So, most of you are seeing this video, it's already too late. I've already won or lost, and you already know. But get your votes in. Honestly, hold on. I'm going to say this. I can't believe you guys have paid or a bid as much as you already have. I can't believe that somebody's willing to pay $100 for a miniature I painted. Like,
In 4 hours.
in 4 hours, yeah. And it's only a 4-hour paint job. It's a race paint job. That is honestly, I can't. I don't know how to express how I guess honored I feel. That's like that's been great. But can I have more? Just so I don't lose. I'll pay you back. No, that's wrong.
That's cheating.
I would love to bid. Honestly, I would love to bid. I want to cheat so bad. I want to bid just so I don't lose the veto. But then I'll have to bid on the next one and the next one.
Yep. You'll just start that whole cycle.
Oh, we should actually let me get the date. So the next
27th.
27th. So the next Iron Brush will be September 27th. It's a Friday at we're doing 1 p.m.
Noon, because we're gonna go. The 4 hours will be up until 4 o'clock, and then it'll be like half an hour of after
Eastern
show.
Time. Right, because we want to put it on eBay right away for people.
Right.
They want to vote right away. Yeah, thank you for the support because so you guys know every dime that you guys are bidding on these miniatures are literally it's going to allow us to do more of these shows, more of these live painting shows. So it's just paying for the show, which is awesome because I think the three of us had a lot of fun doing it, and I think hopefully a bunch of you guys did too. But again, honored that you're willing to pay that much, but don't let me lose.
But don't let them lose.
And honestly, here's what's more important. If you do actually win it, you have to come up with a bat rep with it eventually. It
Yeah.
has to come back.
Yeah,
And
that would be
yours,
so
you have to
cool.
bring it back in for a bat rep.
I think that would be awesome. That if we keep the show up and we send a bunch of miniatures out there, that the thought of one of them ending up back here is just play, not even
I hope we can keep on doing this and we keep getting miniatures out there so people keep bringing it back to us.
Right.
And bat reps. That'd be really cool.
Alrighty. Good luck with your game, friends.
Yeah, buddy.
See you later.
No,
Something happened. Vito was an unhappy boy, and I did not fully close the door. It's not closing. Whatever. Good enough. Nothing is going on in here. I made a mess yesterday. Was doing some photos for the campaign, which again is another thing I've been mentioning for the past few weeks. And that was, I thought I was going to go out today, being like this week. It seems like we pushed it back 1 week just to get a couple more things back in order. So you should be seeing that next week. So sorry if anybody out there is, excited and waiting for that to come out. So Luke and Matthew, we're in there. We will jump upstairs right now and we'll come back down hopefully before the end of the video and talk to them. So we just popped upstairs, and look what we got here. We got Dan, and we got Lee in here.
Hey.
How's it going, Lee?
It's going.
So I guess we'll talk to Dan real quick. What are we working on here?
I am starting a Wraith Guard army, basically. Well, Wraith
Is this
Guard,
your personal army?
Yeah.
Okay.
Store army coming back. Because the last one I had, I sold it before I could even use the new codex, which sucked a bit. It's good and bad, right? Make money and lose your models, whatever, right? But I'm using this here, this. Box.
Oh, based on the Apocalypse box.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Wraiths aren't super competitive, I think, but I'm gonna have fun with it, whatever. Like,
No,
and
it's
then,
not like they all have D or anything.
yeah, well, not all of them, but some of them, yes. This has still a D cannon, right? This is a Wraith Seer, though. But that's forgeable to upgrade with normal Wraith Lord.
Cool stuff.
And he's awesome.
Any ideas for, is it going to be a specific legion or?
I'm thinking about doing Yannari.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's like you die and you're rewarded.
Uh-huh.
And I have little units I'm going to have that do the dying, right? And then I have a Wraith Wraith Knight. Get one of those. One of these. And it's basically like only a $400 army, which is kind of cheap.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
For 40K, right?
Yeah, like, and it's 2,000 points.
Nice.
Because like each, Wraith Guard are expensive.
Yeah, the fact that it's a bunch of the more expensive individual models.
But these are going to be like my combat guys. I'm just going to have them with no guns even, just the shuriken catapults on the wrists with Wraith Glaive, I think it's called. And then I'm going to use 2 units of 5 with the Wraith cannons. And then I'll probably make these the close combat ones with the Invon.
Okay.
The Wraith Blades? Yeah. The ones with the axe and the Invon, whatever, 4.
Right.
But yeah, those, and then I'm working on this too. This is for Mr. Josh.
Ooh, a Scaria, I think is what it's called.
Yeah. That's
Neat.
just, man, I broke the legs washing this. They just pop right out of me.
No.
Oh no!
It was Lee who assembled it, and that was pretty not fun,
I
right?
was being rough with it, okay? This base though is cool.
Yeah, it's got a huge...
That is going to be the fun part to me. The rest of it, I'm like, meh. But this is going to be sick because
I think there's more.
Rush, yeah.
I think there's more resin in that than the model.
Oh, this is heavy.
Oh, yeah.
This will break it. Like when you pick it up, you got to pick it up.
Buy the base.
Yeah.
That is not a buy the model kind of.
But it's really wild, like how it fits.
It's really, there's like little footprints here somewhere.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Like there's one, and he goes,
like this.
I think it's like
Like a creepy
Going
spider,
side-
scorpion man.
Sideways. Gross.
there.
Just put a pin in the middle of him. That's the way
Boom.
to do it.
There's a footprint here, there's a footprint there.
All the little
there.
kind of spots.
Yeah, like that. I think, anyways.
It's a really cool
But you
looking
can
model.
mess with the legs anyway with that model. That's a wild model.
Not really.
I think you could probably.
You can, but,
But
it's
is it worth it?
no.
It's all working with forge rolled resin, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That took a while to assemble. I didn't have any instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
What do you mean Forzel doesn't have instructions like this bag here?
This
with
guy didn't have
nothing?
any.
Oh yeah. You gotta like guess.
Ripley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm doing that, and that'll be a store army. I think like a month, maybe I'll be.
Okay.
Because I just painted up one of these for a guy in a battle report.
Right, which you'll see in a MiniWarGaming battle report at some point in
I'm
the
doing
future.
that
That looks
scheme.
really cool.
That was so easy, man. That was
I
just
know.
like Xandri Dust with Zenithal of Wraith Bone.
Mm-hmm.
The new one.
Like the
new
rattle
hammer.
can?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was just so quick. And then I recessed, washed it, and done.
Perfect.
Gold. Done.
Very nice.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
with all
it
these.
looked really nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Glad. I was like stoked. Actually, I did it in like 4 hours too.
Nice.
I was like, oh man, I gotta get this done for Monday, and I'm like, oh shoot. So I tried that, and I was like, that worked out
I'm
really
pretty sure
good.
he
then.
didn't say shoot though.
I know, but I appreciate your
Yes.
restraint,
Darn.
right? You know what's up. He's getting there.
Yeah. See?
All right. Well, I will leave you to it. We'll talk to Lee now.
Hey.
So you have some information.
Well, Matthew put it up on the Facebook
Yeah.
website, but yeah, I don't work for MiniWarGaming anymore.
Wah wah.
Aw. That's why I'm just hanging out here at MiniWarGaming.
We're gonna get you commissions though.
Yeah.
Lots of commissions.
So Lee is looking to get into the commission game now.
Yes.
So if you want Lee to paint an army for you, how would one contact you?
Via my Facebook page.
Okay. Which is?
Alexander Lee Terrain and Miniatures.
Okay. So if you look that up on Facebook,
Yep.
you'll be able to come across Lee and you could just PM you there.
Yep.
Okay.
Alexander.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name was. I didn't know your name was Alexander. Your first name. Is that your first name?
Yeah.
I just always Lee. It's just always been Mr. Lee.
Yeah. That's what people call me.
Oh, okay. It's like my dad's first name is Ernest, but his middle name's Gil, and everyone calls him Gil. Same.
So, same thing.
This is riveting conversation. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Peace.
And now that we are upstairs, Aaron is the only one that's up here. I mean, I guess technically Dave is, but he's in his shrine.
Yeah, he's not paying attention.
Right.
So, what you're saying is, I don't gotta work, right?
Sure.
Because there's no one to follow up on it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, totally.
There's no evidence of this. No work
None
happening.
at all.
So what is Aaron up to today?
Magnets.
Magnets, yep.
And then when I'm done those, back into the back end of the site. Because we're actually fixing up the search function right now.
Okay. So what's wrong with the search function?
So the old system, I would just tag stuff as Age of Sigmar. It didn't matter because I tagged the armies that were in it myself.
Okay.
I don't do that anymore. So I had to go and add all the tags I used. And now I've got to go through and tag all the videos.
Is it now just the ones that have been posted since the site changed? Or do you have to go all the way back?
Oh, because they weren't in there before.
Yeah. I see.
I'm going to go back as far as I can. Mm-hmm. Until I start pulling my hair out.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of like data entry essentially. Yeah. Woo.
That's a fun part of my job.
Yay. But I mean, you're also working on some planes.
Yeah.
So you got some planes? I think we showed the beginning of your planes last week.
Did we? I
think you had them.
Remember a week ago.
We talked about them because I think you had that there.
Probably.
And so we got some blue DACA jets.
Yeah.
And a purple bomber.
Yeah, he's stealthy.
Oh yeah. No one sees him.
Bomber.
Just again as an orc bomber.
Yeah.
But he's silent.
You know, there's black smoke coming out of it. The guns are extra loud, but you can't see it coming.
Not at all.
No.
Makes sense. Love it. So that's your kind of fun project.
Yeah, it's a nice change up to painting 32mm dudes.
Yeah. Just as not so much power armor. Again, the scale's different.
Yeah, it's different shapes. I actually get to use the contrast paints for this.
True.
So.
Because you're doing the blue contrast, or is it the?
Yeah, we're doing Telestar blue with Magos stripes.
Okay. And that's how you're just doing this over a lead belcher spray. Cool. Getting a little bit of that metallic.
A little more experience. It's been fun.
Nice. Get a good chance to just try some new stuff out.
Yeah.
Cool beans. I'm gonna go downstairs now and actually talk to Matthew and Luca because I think they're back down there. Ooh, indeed.
Yeah.
Open vault.
Well, hello.
Hello. What are we doing in here?
We are doing episode 2 of my new battle report show called Nothing But Narrative.
I wonder what it's about.
I'd leave you to speculate.
Okay. Community. Comments down below.
We're playing super competitive tournament style lists.
ITC.
Yeah, making sure to bring all the soups and all the crackers and all that stuff.
I technically did soup a little bit, but
you didn't soup like nasty soup. You brought a patrol detachment.
You brought fun soup.
So basically, Nothing But Narrative is a new battle report show where I do nothing but narrative campaign or narrative missions. But it's not just like we're just playing narrative. It's like every episode I really try to put the effort into telling a story, using interesting scenarios. It also is in conjunction with my new podcast, the Wargaming Game Master, that just came out on Wednesday. So you can go back and watch it on YouTube or on Podbean or anywhere you can find podcasts, pretty much. And where I just really want to start focusing for the next few months or longer, depending on where we go from here, on doing lots of narrative stuff. Not just narrative campaigns, but narrative scenarios. So the podcast is where I discuss my experiences, and we talk about how to play them, how to make campaigns, all that kind of stuff. But then in the show, Nothing But Narrative is where I actually play it. So you got to kind of get both sides of it.
Yeah, the talking about the theory side of it, and then seeing how it kind of, not necessarily the exact same things, but just how certain things unfold, right?
Yeah, because one of the things I want in the podcast is for me to review the various narrative scenarios from various books that Games Workshop and other companies come out with. Because I find myself, the one reason I think that most people stay away from narrative scenarios is the balance issues.
Right.
And so I can play them, and I can comment on them, say, hey, this one's really good, this one could use this tweaking, because it's narrative, so you can change it however you want. I know you can change anything however you want, but when you play competitive, you typically stay within the confines of the rules. So we started in the first two are going to be 40k. I'm going to play Age of Sigmar, Warcry, whatever.
Okay, so it's not just restricted to one game.
No, it's whatever. It's narrative gaming across different systems. Obviously, most of the Games Workshop systems, at least at first, but it doesn't mean we won't see other games in there eventually. And the first two are 40k.
Are they linked? I guess is the question.
They're not linked, but they're both on Vigilus. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about linking all of them.
Okay.
That's not the point. The point is, you're playing one-off narrative games. How do you kind of make them as narrative possible and have a lot of fun with them, regardless of the outcome?
I see, okay.
And create really cool stories. You'll see, if you look at the table, I usually spend a good amount of time. You can look at the table.
Okay.
It's not
Sometimes I'm always like, I don't know.
There's no spoilers here. We're only in turn 2.
Right.
And in this mission, things didn't even show up till turn 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're playing, what's the name of the mission?
Ooh, good question.
It's the
Something cargo, maybe.
No, it's not cargo. It's the data interception.
Yeah, the moon is sending data in these canisters to the Vigilus.
And you don't know where they're going to land because it's really old.
It's old.
I see.
You know those pneumatic tubes where you're like
yes.
It's just like that, except it's coming from the moon.
So it's just
it's just like just gets shot towards the surface. Yeah. And so you don't know, it's pretty good considering that it's going to land in this area when it's being shot from the moon from a really good system. So there's 9 spots that can show up, and over the course of the game, you find out where they are, and you have to control them at the end of the game. So throughout the game, it's like, okay, what's the important place to be? It's like, okay, the first one landed here, and then it's like, oh no, 2 more that's landed here too, and then one way over there.
Right.
So you don't know where the important part of so it's a lot of killing at first. And then
it's all about movement and positioning at the end, for sure.
Yeah, there's an attacker and defender. Or the attacker is that I call it, but yeah. So yeah, we put a bit more time into crafting. We spent a lot more time crafting our armies, setting up the table.
Yeah.
I think that's a big difference between narrative and competitive. Competitive, you can quickly throw together stuff, which is its strength. Match play kind of stuff that's its strength, that you can just throw stuff together and play.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's like, no, we want to make sure the terrain matches what we're going to do, that we
have a little bit more time and thought.
We make it all make sense. So that's what we're doing.
Very, very cool. I thought I'd make sure to get you guys showing this off and get some word out about the new series.
It looks so cool too, right?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, thank you very, very much. We will see you later.
Toodles.
Bye-bye. Well, I think that's everyone for today. I think Mike is away, so he's not in today's video. I'm just gonna take a seat and miss the chair and turn this around. Oh, this is awkward. There we go. So that has been the Open Vault for you guys today. I hope it has been informative and gives you a little bit of what's going on here and how busy things are and what the plans are for the future and kind of what everyone is up to in the time. It's the whole point of the show, so hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. And as always, we will see you next week. And in the meantime, have a happy wargaming, guys.